I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA.
Hello world, it's your girl, that girl with PCOS. So I decided to do a video that's been requested, that's been asked about from my friends on my social networks, because obviously I'm new to the YouTube world. I've been asked several times, what is PCOS? How do you know that you got PCOS? When did you find out that you got PCOS? So instead of just like answering every particular person that asked, I decided to make a video. Finding out I have PCOS. I want to say I was first told maybe around the age of like 19 or 20. It's complicated, okay? I went to go see a doctor. I went to get like my pap smear, all this stuff. And when I went, I was like, is it possible for me to get pregnant? It was like, well, the way that your ovaries are set up, the way he described it to me was you're supposed to form like a pearl ball. And he said, I didn't. I formed pearl necklaces instead of a pearl ball. Whatever that means, right? But I was cool with it because, I mean, like, who wants to have kids when they're young? Not me. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people out there that do, but I was not, still not one of those people. So, fast forward to today. Dun, 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 dun. I have never been pregnant. I'm 26 years old. So that always kind of raised like a little red flag, like, hey, you know, I've never gotten pregnant, never had like one of those little scares, any of that. It wasn't as much as a red flag as it because I wanted it, but it was kind of just like, something's up. Not sure if I want to find out what that something is, but there's something up. So little by little, I started obtaining acne, and anybody who gets acne knows it's a pain in the butt. It's ugly, it's annoying, it can ruin your face, all of that. I've never had like perfect skin growing up. I've always gotten, you know, my fair share of acne here and there. But you know, about 2 years ago, I started getting it a lot more than I usually would. I was very overwhelmed. I didn't really know like where it was coming from or what it was. So I started to kind of change the way I ate a little bit. I stopped buying like store processed Walmart chicken and like chickens that come in that big bag. I started doing things differently, and little by little my face kind of like would clear up, but then it would come right back. Why? Like I'm eating healthy, I go to the gym, you know, I don't drink as much water as I should, but I'm trying, and nothing. Absolutely nothing was working. I kind of just bit the bullet for a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I bit the bullet and I just let it happen. I let the acne take over my face. I would try different soaps. I would try all kind of different things. I even went to a dermatologist and spent massive amounts of money on my face. That did not work. So fast forward to today, my periods were coming in twice a month for 7 long days, and they were very heavy. Like, I couldn't wear tampons because they were so heavy it would leak through. I was changing out my pad in a day probably like 4 times because of how heavy I was, and I became really anemic. I never wanted to hang out, I never wanted to hang out with my friends or go anywhere. I would literally sleep all day because it was just really shitty. I got on birth control. The birth control helped the period part a whole lot. It definitely killed the 2 times a month, 7-day-a-week heavy periods. Control for a month. I completely stopped taking it because it made me sick to my stomach because that birth control was horrendous. Well, when I got off the birth control, my periods went right back to normal. Still normal to this day. Sometimes they're a little late. Like now, I don't know if I got my period last month. So weird. I can't even remember. But you know, they're, for the most part, they're so normal, I forget if they even come. So my acne just kept getting worse. It was just not letting up. And I didn't want to try. I would go on YouTube, I would read forums. I didn't want to try stuff that would be too much for my face or too much for my body, because I always feel like I'm gonna be that 1% I catches a stroke if I do something, or that 1% that whole body turns into a biscuit, you know. I don't want to try many things because I am a little worried and scared. I'm like a hypochondriac. Don't tell nobody. I decided, you know what? I'm going to self-diagnose myself. Holla! So I did. I put my little white coat on, got my little stethoscope around my neck, and I put my little glasses on, and they said, "Right, Cash, what do you have?" I have really bad acne. I gained over 30 pounds in weight, and lo and behold, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, popped up. I don't have to deal with it anymore because I know what it is. Then it killed me again. No cure for it. I was like, will I ever win? Will I? Honestly, truly. Basically, PCOS is a scam. It's a fraud on our lives, and it's taking over. Went to the doctor and I told them I think I have PCOS, and they were like, well, what makes you think you have PCOS? I was like, well, I self-diagnosed myself. I went online and I hit all the symptoms, and they all were like, yes, your male androgens are like ding, and it's causing a lot of the, you know, frustrations that you're dealing with. So how much male androgens is a woman's body supposed to have? So a woman is supposed to have about around 30 something male androgens, right? Don't quote me on that exact number, but it's in the 30s. Lo and behold, ding 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 ding, I have, what was it, 98? Which is horrible. So basically I have a lot of male androgens in my body, which is making my face break out, which is making me get a beard, which is making me get hair on my face, which is causing just basically everything that I don't want to deal with, which no woman should have to deal with. Another symptom that I had got too that was like really crappy was weight gain. Yeah. That was me when I didn't have PCOS. Oh, or what I look like. Yes, I know. It looks good. I look great. I look healthy. That's the now thing that's in. But I would prefer a little bit of both, you know, something, a level playing field. So a lot of people, they change their diets, paleo diets, they drink more water, they cut out meats completely. I mean, there's so many things that one could try, and I'm so very up for it, but I'm not really an expert, and I wasn't really trying to like lose sleep over this. So, like, if this is the hand that I've been dealt with, then I've been dealt with it, and I'm gonna just have to roll with the punches, right? All right. I got diagnosed with PCOS early this year, 2017. They want to put me on something called metformin. I've been doing some research. It seems to have some good, you know, positive feedback. Yeah, finding out that I had PCOS was so shitty. Let me show you how shitty. This is basically what my face used to look like before I had PCOS. I want to say that my PCOS started coming in when I was about 24. Most of you've seen, this is me now with PCOS. This is what I look like. One thing that's really great about you know, PCOS is the amount of support and feedback that I've gotten from the PCOS community, from the Clue community, as well as my Instagram and my Facebook community. Nothing but loving people, showing their love and support for me, and just basically like, you know, making me feel like, wow, it's not that bad, or maybe I really don't have this and I think I do. So it's been like a blessing in disguise almost. One thing that I did have to learn is that sometimes God puts you in these dark places and dark spaces because you're the light that is supposed to shine through all that. And that's basically why I made this YouTube channel. So it's gonna be about PCOS, crazy curly hair, makeup, what to use, what to cover, skin regimens, all that stuff. So I'm hoping that this can bring a lot of awareness to the PCOS community, to the PCOS gals out there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am truly blessed and I'm very happy. So thank you very much. And subscribe if you have not. Subscribe. Like, comment, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. That's all I have right now. And again, thank you for your love and support. I am out. That girl with PCOS.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter.